Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Just a moment, let me share this link around. The speed of light again to another this session. So, we're going to be going to catch some money. Off a moment, let me share this link and join from. Okay, so just okay. We can one already joined the session. Let's make progress. Let me share the link around just a live trading session so you can help share the link to maybe your friends, your community, interact with me on the chat. Let's see how we can capitalize on something for us to catch some pips to make some money off of the market. So let's go straight in. Okay, guys, so let's go right. So welcome again to another and so and so let me just check my feedback if everything is working fine. So we are going to be a chat in a moment of time. So can share this link around, please do well. I'll be full and glad. Okay. And so let me if it everything is working fine. So we are going to be okay. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so glad to have everyone of the session. Please let me know where you are joining so I can see my people from. Yeah. These people are popular here. Michael, testimony. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good. I hope that we are doing well. Welcome again to another live trading session. The move the market will be presenting to us to make some money, some pips to the profits, take some profit to the moon. So we'll go ahead. Please let me have a session. Money will be made today. Money will be made. money will be made today. Go straight into it. So last week, recap of last week, trade of my heart. You know, after the analysis, we had one pair, BPUSD, and the news anticipated for the news, and it just came, took our stop loss by just one pip and went straight to TP. That can be very heartbreaking, and it really broke my heart because that trade I wanted to withdraw it and use it for something, but then this is what we have in the market. So that's already in the past. So let's look front, let's face front. More opportunities are going to be coming in the market. The market will be presenting to us opportunity to make money. Yeah, good morning, Godson. I think that's it. Good morning, bro. So let's go straight into the market. So firm together, money will be made today. I'm so hopeful. I'm very hopeful that it will be made today. We have some pairs that I was looking at already. So maybe I will just share with that. Shares, then I can ask us what pair that we are looking at. Then we'll see what happens from there. Okay. The first is USD card. Let's go there. Let me share my screen. So this is USD card. Let me share. So we'll see what the market is giving to us here. So let me pay attention to these guys. So the market came down all the way here, broke structure to the upside, which is a change of kata. The market came back to it and started buying. And then this, we have to pay attention to this. It also broke another structure to the upside. So I'm looking at it that the market is going to come back into this, then respect it, and have this market in for buy. So USD card, I'll be looking at taking a buy position at this area, at this my POI. But the market hasn't gotten to it. So since this is live trading session, I may just leave this analysis as I've done it. I will just be patient, let the market tap into it, and we can possibly do an instant execution on this guy, USD card. So let's go to another pair. But I'm looking at I'm just prepare your mind, guys. If you have to do your proper risk management calculation, please do. So we are looking at entering a buy on USD card. So let the market just coming into this zone, give us a rejection, then we can start buying from there. So I'm very hopeful that this buy is going to, be a winning position. So look at where I'm looking at. We have this, and the market keep breaking structures to the upside. Then looking at the market coming back into this, then we'll fly to the buy side. I expected this minor reaction at this point because this is a psychological level. So let's get sell to our entry, then we'll capitalize on it and start buying from there. So this is like a 1:5 risk to reward ratio trade. So let's see how it goes. So first analysis done. So guys, let me know the pair that you guys need me to look at, so we can look at it and see if there is any trade on it, so we can join the move, make some money, and take profit to the moon. So let me know if there are pairs that you guys need me to analyze. So guys, I've started uploading YouTube video on this channel, proper educational YouTube video. So check this channel. You're going to be seeing them. A video supposed to be dropping tomorrow morning or this night, as the case may be. So if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel now, and let's see how we can make progress from there. I can see card JPY. Okay, I'm going to do card JPY next. So eyes on USD card JPY. Okay. Okay. So this is the high that we are looking at. Them is going to be targeting to get to. So, but however, so the market is still very much on the buy side. The trend is bullish. So let's see 4 hours time frame. What happens if the sentiment of the market is shifting from bullish to from bullish sentiment to bearish sentiment. So for what I'm seeing here, so look at these guys. We still have higher highs, higher lows, and all that. So this is high, low, higher, higher, low, higher, high, and this. So the sentiment of this trend have not shifted from a bearish sentiment have not shifted from a bullish sentiment to a bearish sentiment. So let this week not deceive you. So pay attention to these guys. So the market rallied all the way up, and this is just a retracement. So what I'm looking at this guy to do is to keep buying. So what a buy. So let's go down to finish time frame. Okay, this is low. Break of structure to the upside, and this keep breaking. Let's see what happens. Card JPY. So the market is still on an uptrend. So until that is violated, so we have this also to the upside. I'm not comfortable with buying here. No, look at where I would be looking at the market to come back to before I take any percent. Look at where I will be looking at the market to come back to before I would consider buying. So I won't be looking at buying here. No, this is where the move started from. But still also, the kind of price action I'm seeing here, I'm not very comfortable with it. This is too chubby. I'm not very comfortable with it. So for me, I will just basically leave this guy. He's not giving me what I want. So no buy trade at the moment unless we would see any reason to hop in for a sell. But for now, we are still looking at buy position, and until the market gets to somewhere here before I will take action for a buy. And I won't be considering to buy here. No, I won't be considering to buy here. So for now, unless we find a selling opportunity, then we can take advantage of this move that I'm speculating from here to here. This is over 80 pips. This is over 80 pips. So, but at the moment now, I am not seeing any reason to take any action, whether for buy or sell. Of course, it can be for buy at the moment, but I'm not seeing any reason to go in for a sell at the moment. So for this guy, we'll just basically leave it as one of those trade or one of those pairs that you are going to be waiting for to see clearly what price does. Then we can respond and react to it from there. So please, can you write down your entry on your charts? All right, so I'm going to do that. Mm, taking your trade. Okay, so just follow me closely. Maybe as I analyze the next one, you are going to see what I look out for before I take my trade. Think that's okay. Mm, okay. So for this guy, this card JPY, I'm not seeing any reason to do anything, whether for buy or for sell. Of course, this is where I will be looking at going long. But at the moment, I'm not seeing why I should enter for a sell at the moment. So no trade on this. So any other pair. So let me check this USD card. So I'm looking at entering from here. So maybe when we are done with this, if he hasn't gotten to this point, then we can have it as a pending order. Let me look at any other pair. Let's look at it. Let me check. Okay, guys. I think we should be ready for this. Another pair that I'm looking at very closely. THF. So, attention, guys. Let me run us through analysis for this trade. So, pay attention. So, for the longest, we've had a downtrend on this pair. So now look at what happened here. This is 4 hours time frame. This 4 hours time frame. Let me explain to us. So the market got to this point, pushed up, gave us a break of structure to the upside, which is change of character, and the market came back to it and started buying. So now marking out this as the break of structure to the upside, now the market is back to it. So it have tapped into this other block. Now this is 4 hours time frame, remember. Now let's go to 1 hour time frame so you see what is happening here. So the market is back to this OB that broke structure to the upside, and if you pay attention to, if you look at this, let me move to 15 minutes time frame and see the confirmation that market is giving to us for action here. So price got into this point, and this is a change of character. Marking out this OB, the market came back to it. As at when I did this, look at where the market was. That if it comes back, I'm going to go long on this guy, and this is it already. It have happened. The market is back to it. This change of character here. So remember, look at the overview of the market. Let me put to 1 hour time frame so you just see it. This is why I am going long on this guy. This is why I'm going long on this guy. Don't give us more reason to enter for a buy because of this change of character here. The market came back to it and we are in for a buy. So this is the first signal for today. This is the first signal for today. So instant execution buy, instant execution, and your stop loss is 20 pips. Instant execution buy, stop loss 20 pips. Let me write it out. Instant execution, instant execution. USD CHF. Buy instant execution SL. I'm writing out the coordinates here. This is 20 pips. TP is let me check these points as the nearest. Okay, leave it here. So I guess we are in for a buy now. So I'm in for a buy on this guy. USD CHF instant execution buy SL. This is it, 20 pips SL. So let's take advantage of this. I'm very hopeful that it's going to be a winning position. So let me just do it to send it across. So type out any pair that you guys need me to look at. Let me send. so we can type out the pair that you guys need me to look at. So I'm very hopeful that money will be printed today, just like we have always done. Money will be printed today. Hey. So I'm going to okay. Someone is saying I should do EU. All right. So let me go to EU. So let me know, guys, if you are in with me on this. Let me know if you are in with me on this USD CHF. Let me know if you are in with me on this USD CHF. Let me know if you are in. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Money will be made today. Money will be made today. Money will be made today. Okay. Money will be made today. So guys, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. A lot more stuff, studies are going to be coming. So let me go ahead to look at Euro USD. Okay guys, see what I have on Euro USD and something similar also to GBP USD. So we'll see the overview of the market. The market splashed all the way up, and from here, let me move to 1 hour time frame. This is quite simple. So let it load. Okay, so you have this break of structure to the upside at this area. So you see how the market came back to it, just moved down a bit below it and started buying aggressively to the upside. But this is what I'm looking at for on this pair. Now, paying attention to this long week. You see this? You see this? So with this long week candle, which the origin of it is around this area. So it's now making me to be skeptical in taking trade from here. So normally you would have this to the upside, waiting for market to come back to it and to continue rallying to the upside. So if you see how the market is aligned, is the market comes here. If this hold, so we'll just drive the market up onto this next uh, zone. So, but because of this thing that I've shown us, I'm very skeptical now this trade from here. So before I would consider for a buy position on this guy, I would wait for the market to come back into this area, into this first POI, then give me a rejection candle, and I have bullish engulfing before I would go in for a buy. But aside that, I would just wait and see what happens. So this is not the kind of trade I would. So I had rather wait, let the market come into this area, give me a reason to buy before I proceed to go ahead for a buy. So it's like directional bias wise, which direction are you looking at taking them? Definitely buy is buy, but where the market is, we are not going to start buying from here. So it's just for us to wait and see what. So if this level is violated, I can change my bias to sell. So would typically look out for something like this. Then come back to make fib, then we'll sell to the downside. But for this guy, Euro USD, I'm not seeing any trade at the moment on this. So I would rather wait. Let me be patient to see what happens here. Then I can typically know what to do from there. So for this level, my eye is on it. So until the market gets to this point, makes a rejection, reacts on this, rejects a buy. So aside that, I'm not looking at doing anything on Euro at the moment. So please, mm, okay. So that wasn't a buy limit. We've not. Yeah, okay, guys. So I can see we are in. Awesome, amazing. So the USD card, no, I've not sent it as a buy limit, so it's still as a pair that we are looking to enter. Let me go back to it. Let me go back to it. Let's see. Let me go back to it. Okay, this one is gently pulling up. Let's see how it goes. I'm very hopeful that it's going to be a winning position. So, okay. So for this USD card, I already analyzed and explained to us my perspective to this guy. So if it doesn't get into this zone before we would end this session, then I would explain it again. Then we can have it out as a pen another buy limit. So that's what we are gonna do. So any other pair that we would look at, any other pair, any other pair, American, Euro AUD. So these ones I signal red. I've been on my charts since morning. This I've been on my chart. I don't think there's anything here for us. So these ones I marked red were the ones I looked at that there's something for us here today. So, but then if we have a setup or a chart that we would look at, then we can look at it. If there is any trade on it, definitely we all hop on it ourselves. and make money for ourselves. So let me know. Let me know. So if this one is a winning position, of course, the session has delivered its promise. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's not as though I don't check it at all at all. So I do check it too. So once I see FVG, I know that I've seen it. So if it's there, it's not there. If it's not there, it's not there. So for this one too, there is. So the charts or the analysis I told us that, or the pair that I told us that I'm not comfortable with the price action around it. I think that was a this pair that one of us said I should look at. What pair is that? I've forgotten now. Let me check. Yes, the card JPY. So I looked at the price action there. There was nothing like that. So I just had to leave it. So I also make reference to it, but it's not like that's like the confluence that I must have. So this is one of the things that I also consider that if it's there, it makes the setup more like a plus kind of setup. So but then most of some of the trade do play out with or without it. So for this on a 1 hour time frame, yeah, I have it here. So for me, I know it. I may not. So what I look at is what's going on with my screen. Okay, so what I look at is number one, the trend alignment. So if the trend is aligned bullish, then I would be looking at my break of structure and all that. So that's one of the things that I look at, alignment of the trend and also the momentum of the market. So if the market is aggressively bullish, I will just mark my key levels, my OB, waiting for market to come back to it. I mean, these are the things I look out for, before I consider my OB. And there are some other blocks that I would consider that I'm not going to use it for some of the reasons that I've not mentioned. So this one is based on experience and all. So there's a way you can justify an OB, and maybe in the next session, I'm going to talk about it. So there are things that you see and you know that this other block is going to hold. There are things that you are going to see, and you know that this other block will be violated by the market. So that's it. It comes with level of experience as you interact with the market, but it's something that is there. Maybe by next week, I'm going to talk about it more elaborately, so we can also glean insight from that. So let's make progress with the analysis. So let me come back to this guy and we can just tie it off from there. Okay, so sorry, my network is lagging a bit. Okay, so this is USD card. Let me just do this one again. Then we can have a pending order on this. Then we'll see the market come back to it. Then we can proceed into the trade. So let's look out for this. Let me run a proper analysis here. So this is what we have on USD card. Market got down. So if you pay attention to this, if you look at this very carefully, you will see that the market has been on downward movement and the market got into this area, into this, and started buying here, right? So we have this change of character on this 4 hours time frame. So marking out this order here, you see that the market came back to this area to the upside again. Now, paying attention to this, so the market also broke structure to the upside. So I'm looking at it that the market is going to come give us a buy. So when it gets to this point, taking TP, whatever the market does, then that's fine. So they might come and at this area tapping for a buy, then we'll have this. The market have two possibilities around here if I would expect that. So is either to keep buying or make contacts with a level, so maybe somewhere around here, then resume to the downside. But at the moment, I'm looking at the market from this point. So yesterday, I was looking at a buy somewhere around this point because from this area up here, the market has been very much bullish. So I caught a trade here last week, yes, for a buy. This buy that happened here caught the move, and I was looking at, since we have this break of structure here, this break of structure here, that's the market then keep buying, but then that is violated. So I'm looking at this whole area, this whole area for that buy to take effect from here. So this other block has not been mitigated, and you can also see that there is a presence of, so though I didn't mark it, but I've looked at it and it's there. So it kind of gives more information to the strength. I'm looking at this for hopeful that the market will and give us a buy from there. So let me see. This is 25 pips SL. 25 pips SL. We are targeting. Let me just get it to this level here. Is to 5 RR. This is almost 1 is to 5 RR. I don't want to move this to 50% OB. Let me just leave it at this. Or better still, let me increase pips. So guys, apply proper risk management. Let me do it 30 pips. Yes, so we have 1 is to 4 RR on this trade. So I'm going to have this as a pending order. I'm going to have this as a pending order. USD card. USD card. Buy limits. SL. Take profits. So guys, this is it. Pending order on USD card. Apply proper risk management. This is 30 pips SL on USD card. So we have two signals today, USD card, and the other one is USD CHF. This USD card and USD CHF. So I'm very hopeful that we are going to have a winning position on these guys. So let's have that. Let's see that. Let's have that. So guys, any question, any other question? I don't want the live trading session to be taking a lot of time again. So by next week, we are going to engage again. So we've created a Telegram community group. So you can look this channel somewhere in this video. Yes. No. The last video I posted, the Telegram community is pinned there. So I'm going to find a way to add it also on the channel. So once anyone comes here, you can join the Telegram community and see what we are doing from the channel. So I think that's that. Any other question? Any other question before we wrap it up and call it a day? Any other question? So in the absence of that, then the session right away. So pay attention to these signals. So this is USD card buy limit. The other one is instant execution, and I'm hopeful that a winning position. So I'm hopeful that it will be a winning position. So let's see how it goes. We've done proper risk management. Our own is to analyze the market, then we trade, and very hopeful that it's going to be a winning position. So let's see how it goes today again. So guys, let's take profit to the moon. Let's take profit to the moon. So the session will be ending away. So till we meet again, till we interface again, keep enjoying and keep making money from the forex market. Cheers, guys. Bye, everyone.